If it's cold and it's wet, you're going to be cold and wet. If it gets cold enough and wet enough, you're going to die. And the mountains don't care. The wind doesn't care. It keeps blowing. The deer that walks past your body doesn't care. The cougar that walks past your body is going to eat you. Nature is one of the only things, probably the only thing I've ever found. Nature and weights in many ways. 200 pounds is 200 pounds. 500 pounds is trying to kill you if it's on your back. That's what its job is. It's going to press down with X number of kilonewtons on your back, and if you don't have the ability to stand up with it, you'll die. And I like that. I like that it doesn't make any excuses and it doesn't make any apologies for what it is. If it gets cold outside or if it gets hot outside and I'm not prepared, I will die. And I like that.
My son has been hunting since he was 6. He killed his first turkey. Yeah, I'm proud of that. And his first deer when he was 6. And so for the past 6 years, he's been hunting and he's been harvesting food that he gets to bring home to his mama to prepare and cook and put on the table for him. And the pride that has built in him and the confidence, I think hunting and farming both can be great confidence builders and help bring out abilities in us that maybe we otherwise wouldn't have been exposed to or realized that we had when we push ourselves, when we push our limits and we push ourselves to do things that maybe we don't feel like we can do.
It was my first hunt. It's something I had really looked forward to. It was something I wanted to accomplish. And so being there at that moment and pulling the trigger, I remember I let out a yelp, and then I ran up to the deer and I saw it there and I just got down on my knees and I just sat there and cried. There was excitement, there was pain, there was a little bit of sorrow, there was just so many things all in one moment, and it was really, it's a memory I hope I don't ever forget, that first time.
What it does is it stimulates your character emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. Being in that environment just makes you more alive. I don't know how I would explain it.
I remember being on hour-long stalks and it not panning out, and then taking this walk of shame almost back to your camp or with your other hunting buddies. And even in that moment of frustration and despair, there's also pride in it, because you know that you're out here doing the work and so many other people are willing to take the easy route and not willing to get out into the arena, not willing to get their hands dirty. And I take pride in that. It's amazing to know when you sit down at dinner that the food that you and your family and your friends are eating is because you spent hours and hours and hours working for that meal. And I'm looking forward to a lot more hunts.
I'm looking at the freaking screen.